Hi everybody, welcome back to another episode of Tim's Kitchen Tips. My name is Tim Heidecker and it's a show where I can show you guys how to make fun, fast, and easy recipes right from the comfort of your own home. And I also want to send a message out to Deluge98. Go fuck yourself. He's a commenter and he's been mean. He's said mean things about me and my family and the show and all this wonderful crew that makes the show possible. And let me just make it clear to you, what I'm doing is helpful. What you're doing is just negativity. So, but that's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm here to talk about, what's the name of that Tom Cruise movie? Cocktail Sauce. It's actually just cocktail, but we're gonna be making cocktail sauce today. And sometimes when you're eating at home, you don't think about having hors d'oeuvres or having appetizers, but now you can, and I'm going to show you how. It's very easy, 4 simple ingredients, but I've got a 5th ingredient that I think really adds a little something. All right, so we're going to start with your base, which is ketchup. We remember ketchup from the Russian dressing. Just put in a big old medium-sized bowl of ketchup. And some horseradish sauce. This is new to us, horseradish radish sauce. This has got a little bit of spice to it, a little bit of, but it also has a creaminess to it, which really is quite nice. And yeah, this one likes to stick to the bottom of the bowl here. Get all that in. And chives, everybody loves chives. This was in our French onion dip, and now we have actually some minced up tomatoes, some fresh tomatoes. They smell great. And we're gonna just do a real kind of rough mix of this, just almost folding it over, folding it before you get too crazy. And right before you do your big mix, you want to add a little bit of Pissmans. And this is really by the eye. I'm pretty comfortable with it, so I do quite a bit because I do love the flavor of it. And we get our stir going here. And this, because of the tomatoes, you don't want to break up the tomato solids. You definitely want to keep this chunky, almost like a salsa. Oops. I don't like to keep a clean kitchen until after I'm done cooking. I like some of the chaos. We are getting close here. Okay. Wow, well, we actually mixed everything out. No problem, that's why I keep a clean counter space, because we'll just get everything back in there, and not a big deal. And, not a big deal. And just for the, since I only have about 1/4 of the Pissmans left, I'm just gonna empty the rest of her out. And fill it with a little water so you can get the rest of that out. So I did add a little bit extra fluid in here. So we want to whisk. We're going to want to whisk some of that fluid out. So what I'm doing is I'm creating about millions of little air bubbles out in there, and that's letting the water evaporate and get out of the sauce. It's thickening the sauce, almost like making a roux without the heat. So it has gotten a little runny, and you can see that run. Actually, if I do this, you'll see the run. Should have not put so much of the Pissmans water in it. So it's no problem. I'll just add and that's also going to give us some more of that nice red coloring. And okay, well now we are maybe just a touch on the thick side, so I'm going to get a little more mustard water in here. Okay. Shit. Okay, more ketchup. this is what happens. I should have just left it alone, but and that's just a full bottle of ketchup, which should do the trick. All right, when we come back, I'm going to debut my very special shrimp cocktail sauce for a very special friend. All right, well, the mess has been cleared, and now we have enough shrimp cocktail sauce to feed an army. But I got one guest. I want to thank him for coming on down. Why don't you come on down? Mr. Eric Wareheim is here, and he's going to try my shrimp cocktail. How are you? Thanks for coming on down to try my sauce, and I understand you're in a bit of a rush today, so we'll try not to take too long.
Yeah, like I told Caroline yesterday, today's not the best time for me to shoot this, and you know, remember Adam Bloomquist, my best friend from high school. He passed, and I'm giving a speech, and you know, it's not a great time, but yeah, well, I do need to be at the airport in an hour, so.
Well, that's tricky. Yeah. I'm sure you'll be doing a lot of hanging out with old friends back in Philly. Maybe whip up some sauce. Any of these. Anybody can make these sauces from wherever you are, even if you're traveling. Go down to the supermarket. Anyway,
you know, I'm stressed about the funeral. I'm upset about it, and I'm also stressed about getting to the airport in time.
Let's just cut to the chase. Why don't we take one piece of shrimp here and just give her a. I'm going to try some too. Nice, huh?
Tastes like mustard and water.
Well, this is just shrimp cocktail sauce.
And I don't even know what, I mean.
That's some old shrimp. So, careful how much you eat. That's bad shrimp, guys. Spit it out. I don't want you getting sick on the flight.
I just want you and the producers to kind of make a note of this. Caroline emailed everyone saying.
I know. I'm dealing with it.
I don't want anything spicy at horseradish. I'm allergic to shrimp, and now what I'm hearing that this is old shrimp. No. The least that you guys could have done is brought fresh shrimp.
All right.
But the smell in my mouth.
I know. Believe me, heads will roll, and I asked for fresh shrimp.
I don't know if the smell is your sauce or this rotten shrimp, but it's making me sick.
All right, well, let me just close out by saying thanks for watching, and we'll be back next week with a new recipe here on Tim's Kitchen Tips.
I have a long flight. If I get sick on that goddamn flight,
you'll have a chance to.
Caroline, did you get the note about the shrimp?
I asked you guys to get
one
fresh.
simple
All I
thing.
said was fresh shrimp. It's not her fault. Just get your finger in there, though.
No, I'm not having any more. No. I have to go.
Well, he's got to catch a flight. Mix that boy up. And right away, you see, it almost looks like, it's such a beautiful image. It looks like some kind of a, I can't think of the word for it.